Okay, everybody, hello. So, this is Beyond Dark, and I'm kind of gonna help all the new players who get in here of how to properly start their empire off in the best sort of way. So the first thing you do when you get into the game is you immediately come up to this top bar. There's 5 different icons. The one you're going to be most interested in is this one right here. You click this one and you want to immediately research this one, this one, this one, and this one. The reason why you want to do these is because this one gives you cargo modules, which allows you to take cargo from your planets that you find out in the solar system and move it to your home world so that you can do stuff like build buildings and whatnot. This one allows you to transport people, and this one allows you to build a colonizer ship, which allows you to colonize new planets. And so after you get done doing these, depending on what time of day it is where you are, I would either start doing these 1-hour researches, which the researches is proportional to the flask. So each flask is represented to an hour of real time. So you can use that to help you. The next set I would do after you get finished with these 4 is I would do Zithral Fusion, and then this one. This one's helpful. It does take a while to build. It's going to be about 12 hours. So do this one when you're not going to be really playing the game much. What this will do, well, it will unlock science labs, which when you build them on your planet, will give you more science power. Each one you build gives you about 1 science technology flask per 1 build. So that's a good strategy to start off with. If you're it's about noontime and you're about to go to bed. After you've either finished this one or it's much earlier in the day, I would start doing all these that the flask levels are below 2. So like this one's 0.05. That's gonna take like 6 minutes. Yeah, I wouldn't do that one. I would definitely do all of these with this icon, the resource icon. There's one here. I would do that one. There's this one, and then this one. So after you've got this one and all these lower level ones, and you've built a few of these, I would next, I think, would start going up this tree. You hit this one, and then I would go over here and get this social physiology. The reason why I would try to get this one soon is because this one will allow you to tax your people greater than what you can normally set them on now. This one adds a happiness bonus of 0.25 per hour. So for these, you get a full 1 point, 100% power 100% happy point that you can use. This one may or may not. I would probably get this one actually before you get this one. This one allows you to upgrade your existing power stations to a power station that's got a whole. It gives you like 360 more power than the one that you start off with. So I would probably get that one next. Then after this, you have a choice. You can either... Yeah, okay, never mind. I was gonna say you might want to get this one, but that's way too far for a early player. So after you get about to here, then I would start working on these over here, these blast projectiles, because the ballistics completely bypass shields, which you guarded against the plasma cannons. So like all this stuff here, or so. Yeah. And if you actually want shields, I would get this one at some point. I have to get this one. I would take this one over this one because ballistics, like I said before, completely bypass shields, and so this gives your ships extra armor so that they can survive longer. I would also probably start unlocking new ships. I'd probably start with the destroyer, your first destroyer, which is right up from the scout. Just keep that one. And all these other things I will explain in a later video. The game is extremely slow, mostly due to the engines. So your first engine isn't really helpful. I want to build anything with this. I would build ships with this one once you unlock it. This one gives you a warp speed of 1 to 6, and it also gives you a free warp 2, which is quite handy. This one is exactly the same as this one, but it's got faster overall speed compared to this one. So after you've done messing around with your tech tree, after you queued up these 4 right here, I would then back out of the tech tree. I would click on your small ship and then click any of the other planets that you see around on your star. I'm going to go to this one. So while that's going over there, I would hit your planet, and so over here you have the other planets inside the star. I would click on this and go through them, noting which ones have a acceptable temperature range depending on what race you picked, and you can see that the quickest by hitting this little I button. It will give you a complete spreadsheet, and in the top underneath the picture it will have either green, teal green, red, or yellow. Yellow means your civilization is, your people are gonna die at a slow rate, but still die. The colder it gets, so this one's actually completely acceptable for my race, which is the People's Realm. So you can see that it's green. This one is going to be completely red, which shows you that. Amen. Then there's this one, which is also red. This one. See? This one's actually teal green to me. And there's people. So when you first start out, the first planet that you see that has people on it, I would just grab that one outright if you can, because the people will help you get more money, which you can use to buy everything. And also there's different resource amounts. So there's Baron, which is used to build buildings. Farsu is used to build ships. One bolt is used to supply the ammunition for the ballistics. Vithril is used for shielding and armor, and Olzing is used to fuel your ships. So after you've completely explored your system and moved to your little ship to a planet, if it's got, I would move it to the one that's got people on it first, so that you can see if that's a good planet or not. What you're looking for in the planets when you first start out is Baron. It's the only thing you really, truly are looking for in planets, is Baron. Because you can't transport any of it or do anything like that yet. But after you've done exploring your primary and started your ship, I would then hit this back key and look and see if there's any other planets within your inner circle, which is this inner circle right here. If there is, then I would hit the eyeball button. I would click the one closest to the center of the star and do exactly what you did in your home planet, which is looking through all these, seeing the temperature ranges, and if there's people or not on them. And there's 4 different races. There's robots, there's mankind, People's Realm, and chi. Each civilization has a different temperature range that they can go. The greatest is the robot. They can go, I think, negative 99 to 60 C, I think. Then you have the Rip Chi, which are cats. And they can go, I think, like, because they're cats, they don't actually have a very good range. But, okay, so yeah, no, their optimal temperature range is 28. So they can go from about negative to about probably 50 C's, my guess. People's realm can go from about negative 5 to 42. Mankind, if I can find one. Yeah, my empire's big. Mankind optimal temperature is 22. They can go from negative probably 3 to about 30 C or so. One thing to note about the mankind is their happiness bonus is 30%. So once your happiness meter, which is right here, hits 100, you get a 30% bonus to your income and your growth rate. The other things to note here are the population, the maximum population that the plant can hold, your home guard. That's about it. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna build a small mill. Where's the advance? Oh, right. Fix that so you can build a small farm and then upgrade it to an advanced one. That's no fun. So, as you can see, buildings all cost credits and Baron. After you have your colonizer, you should hit this button right here. It'll open up the ship design. Select your colonizer. The only things you really have to do is put a engine on it, put the engine, put a scanner, and you must put this colonization module on your ship, or you won't be able to colonize anything. These others are, you can put whatever you need in these. So, that's about it for now. The other buttons up here are the galaxy overview, which will show you all of the fleets that you currently have inside your outer and inner scanner ranges. The planets is the exact same, although the planets is actually kind of cool because you can hit the temperature and it will list all of the planets that you can safely colonize. Yellow, green, and red. And it will also tell you the amount of people on the planet, which is quite handy. Also, if you ever lose a fleet, you can either, if you lose your fleet, you can hit the back button, or you can hit here, find your fleet that you missed, and click it, and it will immediately show you where it is. That's all for now. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's a lot of Baron for that one planet. Anyway, bye for now. There's signing out.